So with Deion Sanders, leaving Jackson State and going to Colorado, a whole lot of people, they wasn't, impressed with, Deion Sanders, entry into, Colorado. A whole lot of people, they had a problem with, his how he addressed the team, when he first arrived, at Colorado. And I just wanted to I'm basically gonna give my opinion on that situation. You know, um, I feel like, Deion Sanders' speech, when addressing the team wasn't, the best speech, because, my reason, for feeling that way is because you know, me, if I was, a head coach, and I was coming into, a new organization, you know, I'll be coming there, to make the changes I need to make, in order to make, the program a success. I'm not coming there and change everything because everything don't need to be changed. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes change take time. So you got to come in and you got to see, what's good and what's bad. You know what I'm saying? You got to come in and you got to see, what need to be changed to make, the program better. And I feel like that would have been a better approach, to the new organization, the new players. You want to come in, you want to let them know that it's gonna be change, but you also, want to give them the motivation and courage to know that you're trying to make that change with, some of them, and being a former athlete, a former player, sometimes it don't be the players, sometimes it don't be the players, sometimes it really be, the coaching style, I wanted to say this, man, like, I never, thought how important, having good coaches is, when I was a player, I never thought how important it was to have good coaches was until I stopped, playing football and started just watching football and watching teams, how teams function that have good coaches and how teams function that don't have good coaches. You know, I seen, teams that have good coaches, beat teams that have, bad coaches and great athletes. I don't seen this. We just seen it with, Jackson State and the team that they played in the bowl game. Jackson State, athletes were way better than, the team out of North Carolina they played in Jackson State. Jackson State played. But, the team out of North Carolina, they were well coached. They were disciplined. And you can tell, by their performance, they had been putting, some work in. You know what I'm saying? And that's a perfect example that, hard work sometimes beat talent when talent don't work hard. That's a perfect example of that. So, when you coming into a new program, you want to bring change, but you also want to, have the people that's already there, you want to encourage them and keep them motivated, that you got their best interests at heart, and, you want them to be a part of the change. Also, I think Deion didn't do that. I think he just came in, and he gave all of those guys that was already there the impression that he trying to get rid of all of them. You know what I'm saying? And you know, institution like Colorado, you know, the country that they're in, you know, you're gonna need some of those guys who are already familiar with, who already familiar with that level. You know what I'm saying? A play. You know what I'm saying? You also gonna need, you know, some leadership. You know, yeah, Deion, you know, they getting all the highly talented recruits coming in, but you gonna have to need leadership. You know, I mean, when you watch, you know, that bowl game, you know, Travis Hunter, you know, he caught the touchdown, which was a remarkable play. You know, he caught the touchdown over a defender. You know, he tied the game. But one thing I ain't like about that, I ain't like, you know, the celebration that he did after, you know, he caught the touchdown. Like, you know, the game on the line. We trying to win the game. You made a remarkable play. You know what I'm saying? Live in the moment for a couple seconds. Then, man, let's get back to what we trying to do, because, you know, we ain't won the game yet. You know, so I feel like he did too much. And that's the difference between, you know, a freshman and a junior or a senior. You know what I'm saying? Because a junior or senior is going to be focused on, you know what I'm saying, the bigger picture, which is winning the game, not the play. You know what I'm saying? It was a big play. I understand that. But we still haven't won the game yet. Let's get this W and get up out of here. That's what a junior and senior are going to be focused on. So you need leadership, man. You need, you know, somebody who these young guys can come in and rattle around that's going to keep them. Yeah, they talented, but you want to keep them in line. You know what I'm saying? Because when you talented and you young, you know, you already come in with like some type of chip on your shoulder where, you know what I'm saying, you bigger than the world. So you need some leadership. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like, you know, Deion approach to, you know, Deion entry into, you know what I'm saying, Colorado was a little bit off, you know. Yeah.